The 9-Hour Law by Anonymous. This is recorded to celebrate the 9th anniversary of LibriVox. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The 9-Hour Law. From The Outlook, March 14, 1908. A large number of railway accidents, culminating in the Baltimore and Ohio horror near Washington a year ago, naturally called public attention to the necessity for new laws to promote the safety of employees and travelers on railways by limiting the hours of service of employees thereon. If anything could add to the ghastliness of a railway accident, it is to be told that it might have been avoided if the operator or train dispatcher had not been asleep or otherwise incapacitated because he had been compelled to work overtime and therefore transmitted a wrong order or no order at all. Hence Congress enacted a law to apply to interstate railways, providing that it shall be unlawful for them, first, to require any employee to be on duty longer than 16 consecutive hours, second, that whenever he shall have been on duty for this period, he shall be relieved, and not required again to go on duty until he has had at least 10 consecutive hours off duty. Third, that no employee who has been on duty for a number of stretches, amounting in the aggregate to 16 hours in any 24-hour period, shall be required to continue or again to go on duty, without having had at least 8 consecutive hours off duty. Finally, that no operator, train dispatcher, or other employee who, by the use of the telegraph or telephone, receives, reports, or delivers orders affecting train movements, shall be required to remain on duty longer than 9 hours in any 24-hour period, in any stations continuously operated night and day, or longer than 13 hours in all stations operated only during the daytime, except for 4 hours in case of emergency. The penalty for violation of this law is a fine of not over $500 for each instance. The law has been accepted by the public generally as humane, timely, just, and reasonable. The main criticisms have come from railways operating through long stretches of unoccupied territory, where the telegraph operator may be the only person at his station, and where communities may be few and far between. While the new law may somewhat increase the expenditures of all railways, it will increase those of railway companies operating in the West and South very materially, and, as they claim, unreasonably. But public opinion will undoubtedly hold that this expense is essential, not only to the welfare of the railway workmen, but to the safety of the railway passengers. End of The 9-Hour Law. Read by Maria Casper.